Ladies, gentlemen, and those above such labels, hello and welcome to episode 96 of our unrecorded podcast. I'm your host, Trent Dean. My co-host, as always, is Dane, Vehicular Manburger Helper Larson. Dane, how you doing, buddy?
I am doing phenomenal. My voice is a little shot because I spent the day at Six Flags, a place I had never been to before.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been to a Six Flags. That's cool. That's awesome. There's worse reasons to lose your voice.
Right, and I also have to do a bunch of audio recording this week, so it's going to be great. My podcast beverage is tea, but I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm good. My podcast beverage is a pink lemonade ghost energy drink that tastes like the high C pink lemonade they took from us in the early 2000s. And then I have a blackberry sage hard cider from Yonder. They're a relatively local company. They're like... Where the fuck are you people from? Like Wenatchee. They're like close enough. They're like actually very close to Spokane, and their shit's so good.
Oh,
their seasonal offerings are great. They do like a cranberry spiced orange cider in the holiday time that is one of my favorites I've ever had. But I saw this at Trader Joe's of all places and had to pick it up. And it's tart and it's crisp and it's just a little bit herbal with the sage in the background. Awesome.
Hey Trent, what else did you pick up at Trader Joe's that you
not
showed
the fucking
me?
Sesame mochi because it wasn't there. The black sesame mochi you told me about that was like 85% of the reason I suggested a Trader Joe's trip wasn't there.
No.
It was a terrible, terrible day. I did get a peach balsamic glaze that was like, oh, I'm going to put this on a charcuterie tray. And I tried it just putting it on my hand, and I had to stop myself from drinking out of the bottle like a hamster in a cage because it was so fucking, dude, this peach balsamic glaze, excuse me, it's so good. Like, I love a balsamic glaze. I'll find excuse to put it in, but this peach one, I do this thing in the summer where I wrap a little ball of mozzarella and a strawberry on a toothpick, and I wrap that in prosciutto, and then I'll put some balsamic glaze on that. But I think the peach on top of there, just all of that is one like single bite. It's gonna go crazy.
That's gonna be great, but that's not what I was talking about, Trent. When you talked about Trader Joe's, I was talking about the thing you sent me a picture of, the Jekyll and Hyde potion.
Oh, the Trader Joe's espresso martini. Yes, that was actually Morgan's request. That was her reason for us going to Trader Joe's. I didn't drink a full one. I just tasted it. Because Morgan and I were going to drink them together, and we're going to sit and do that, and we just haven't had an evening to do that because she's working on school, and she went to Seattle to like get her Bridgerton book signed by the author. But dude, it's good, and it's 20%. It's practically a fucking liqueur on its own. It is basically just an extra vanilla-y coffee liqueur that if you shake with ice, you can tell yourself is a martini. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some non-dairy chocolate cold foam, probably like an oat milk chocolate cold foam to put on top of it. So we have like a chocolate espresso martini with like a cold foam layer.
Wow.
That is, I think, the vibe I'm going to go with. I got to get, there's a foam additive you can get that's like, you just kind of, like a couple of drops, you make it, and it adds foam to stuff. Because like, non-dairy stuff doesn't foam super well. Like, and we have like a cold foam frother for making stuff in. But I think if I'm gonna use a non-dairy option, I really should buff it up with a little couple shakes or something. So I'll see about some of that.
That sounds great. That's awesome. I love it. Now, do you have other stuff to talk about? Because I have a bunch of stuff to talk to you about, including an article.
Oh my God, we're back to the news articles?
Oh boy, this ain't exactly news, but it's an article. All
right, well I'll take it. I got two things that kind of combine into one, and then a thing you're not going to like the way I describe it, but I don't know how else to say it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Oh, my wife is hilarious. She just sent me a text in regards to Six Flags, which we'll get to. But please, I'm sorry to interrupt. Continue.
No, you're good. It's two little things that are nice. We've been, because Morgan got her schedule switched around because the news sucks. So she's been working later. She's getting home at like 9ish, which is perfect though, because we've been taking the dog a little like 10 o'clock nighttime walk. Gonna cool her out, not gonna burn a pause. And see what I've been doing on these old 10 o'clock walks is I've been having a cheeky walk beer. And let me tell you, the world is quiet. Half the streetlights don't work. It's dark out. We're just chatting, catching up for the day. The dog's having the time of her life. And I'm sipping a beer as we walk through the neighborhood. Brother, otherworldly. It is so immaculate. Just like,
that's gorgeous.
Bottle that feeling, I'd be a billionaire.
That's
the
amazing.
Only downside, Dan, is when you're walking at night where streetlights aren't great, you should wear high-vis clothing. And years ago, for whatever reason, I have a whole windbreaker that the whole thing is just high-vis. The entire fucking thing. It's ridiculous, right? And when you're wearing it, it just looks gray. It's because I don't know what is up with the material, but when you're close, it doesn't look reflective, you know? And then, like, when you get far away, light picks it up better. It looks different.
Oh, cool.
So I put this on, and I've, like, kind of tied it across my body as like a sash because it's warm out at night. I'm not wearing a jacket. The second night after we did this, everything's dark. All the lights are off in the downstairs, except for, of course, me, because I'm staying on my night shift schedule. So Morgan's asleep. It's like 2:45 in the morning, right? And I'm sitting there playing some Destiny, catching up on some random bullshit. And out of the corner of my eye, I see movement at my eye level, which is not good because movement at my eye level at 2:30 a.m. in the dark at the silence, I immediately go fight or flight. And I look and I don't see anything. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. And I finally figure it out after like sitting there quietly and like staring out of the side of my eyes. The high-vis jacket, because I was at the perfect distance, you know that light on the PlayStation controller? I tilted the controller 30 degrees to the left, just enough that it looked like a flash of light ran across the jacket, because it's that sensitive. It's like just that little bit of light with no other light, which is like a whoom, just enough to look like movement. And I just sat there doing it for like 10 minutes. I was like, okay, I should go to bed, actually. I'm done. The fear, the adrenaline is worn off. It's bedtime. I gotta, if that little bit of, tiny bit of movement out of the corner of my eye fully set me off, time to relax.
Oh, no, dude, that would have freaked me out too. That's as
I went from gamer shrimp mode playing to like full body up like meerkat. Like what the fuck was that? just immediate, yeah.
That's spooky as hell, man.
Out of me.
Understandable.
For no reason, it wasn't real.
Still though, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So, Trent, how was your 4th? Did you have a good 4th of July?
It was like over a week ago. I don't remember. We did. I don't remember what we did. I think we just had some brisket and kind of chilled at the house. My grandma came over. Didn't really do a whole lot, you know?
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome.
Because Morgan was working, so it was just like my family. We were just kind of chilling and just, you know, took it easy. Didn't do much.
Nice. I got 3 things about 4th of July I want to tell you. We had friends from DC come and stay with us, and it was just an absolute blast. We had a private karaoke room that is near us where we just all went and sang whatever songs we want. That was phenomenal. I highly suggest it to anyone
with
who
no
do
other
that.
like random drunk people.
It's the best.
That would make karaoke.
Do you want teriyaki with that, sir? Because I can bring you karaoke and teriyaki if you want.
Can I get some dim sum too? I want dumplings. I've really been craving.
How did you know that I was going to talk about dim sum next? That's exactly what I was going to talk about next. You crazy
I always
man.
Want dim sum.
That's valid.
Name a time in your life when someone would set a plate of like fried pot stickers in front of you and you wouldn't go, well, I'll have like a couple. Like I
mean, that's true.
Like, at any time in your life, would you ever not go, oh, this looks crispy. You got any sauce? Like never would you pass up one crispy fried pot sticker, right?
That's true. So yeah, not only that, did this private karaoke room, they had a full bar, and brother, they made some strong ass drinks. Good gravy. Holy shit.
I think you have to if you have karaoke, right?
I think you have
to.
Like,
there's a certain ABV every beverage has to be if people are singing.
Oh, yeah.
In, like,
so we did that.
Like that.
Went and had dim sum and just, it was so good, man. It was just like, you know, that interview with Dominic Monaghan where he's talking about when the Lord of the Rings cast, they all went to dinner and John Rhys Davies just kept ordering food and was like, you have partridge? Bring the partridge. That's what it felt like. We just kept ordering shit and it was glorious. It was awesome. So good, man. It was so good. Also, I've played it before because I played it during the holidays at my sister's place, and I played it again because my friends have a Switch too. Damn, Mario Kart World's sick as hell.
So good. I still don't understand why people shit on the Grand Prix style. Like, I think the maps having that point-to-point, either like do it as a lap or the point-to-point interconnected style, where it's like you're driving from one map to the other. I think that's cool as shit, and I don't know why the internet at large is like, this is a dumb mechanic. It's not fun. Like, shut up. Yeah, it is. You're an idiot. You're stupid. It's so fun. I get it. I understand. It's because the majority of anybody who's got enough knuckle-dragging DNA in them to type hates change, and anything that's different is inherently bad. But man, it's a cool, fun change that, hey, here's the cool part. You don't have to fucking play it that way, jackass. every map can be driven regular style. You don't have to do the point to point. None of them. If you don't like it, don't fucking do it. Why you shut up. Just let people do fun stuff. Stop being angry about cool innovation.
Also, the knockout setting is super fun. God.
It's also crazy that there's 24 people on the map. Like, if you set that shit to 200cc or 150cc and all the NPCs are up your ass, and they're like, if you're playing with 4 friends, you have 20 NPCs who want you dead. It's awesome.
Oh, dude, I've also played it online, like fully online knockout mode.
That's gotta be so cool.
Brother, it is hard as shit. One time, I got third. And
that was the best you got?
That's the best I got, man. Out of like 7 games, it was.
I feel like I like that. This is gonna. I think I like that there's less customization, because that was always something like in Mario Kart 8, that, like the wheels thing. I think like that was a bit excessive. Mm-hmm. I do like that every kart handles differently based on who you're driving it. That's the kind of customization they're in.
Yeah.
And I also like bikes feel great. You know I'm a bike man. I know you call me crazy. You and I both think I'm an insane person only driving bikes.
Well, the crazy thing is, though, not to cut you off, but in the new Mario Kart world, I'm a bike guy. I'm a bike guy. It's crazy.
It's King Boo and a bike every time.
Do you know that you can unlock an aristocrat King Boo where he looks like the fucking Monopoly man?
And of course I do. And I always use the bike that looks like an old style train locomotive turned into a bike. And I am just like big pimping on every track. You know that's what's up. King Boo and his coat going, yes, let me twirl my mustache on my locomotive bicycle. That's how I pull up every time. Not changing it for nothing. Also, the open world stuff is cool. The little challenges you can do, the drifting, like the point to. I think it's a cool thing. I think across the board, it's a great new entry to the Mario Kart thing, and it's just fun. It's just like great party fun. It's great.
I totally agree. Now, Trent, I have to talk about another game. Another game where I solved a puzzle with math. I did it. I sent you a video. Trent, tell the people what I did. Tell them.
Okay. I'm going to first tell them how I did this in James Bond. Because in James Bond First Light, there's a series of different stealth missions. And one of them, you're in kind of like this top secret, almost office space. It's a very interesting juxtaposition of literal Arctic frozen base in the middle of nowhere. And then you're just in an HR office. Like, it's actually just the HR directors, I believe, the office you're getting into. And what I did, in actual normal person fashion, was I realized there's a safe that needs a code. This safe belongs to this person. This person's office is over here. And I walked in, and I lit a fire in the trash can in front of the office, so everyone left the office. And then when she didn't, I hit her with a little neck dart you can do. And while she was all sick and dizzy, I stole the code from her desk, and I left. And I went back to the safe, and I opened it. And then Dane put his mathematical economics degree to use. And what did you do? You fucking psycho.
Did. Okay. So guys, this for all the folks at home, play first Devil's Heaven.
Play First Light. 100%. Get it played. It's incredible.
It's incredible. So here, I think I sent, I think I might have sent you the picture. No. I sent Amanda the picture because I had to tell her.
And you sent me a video with you ranting like a Unabomber journal of the equation in front of you.
Yeah. So what I did here, I gotta find it again so I can tell the folks. Okay, so this is the note. It says note with keypad. It says today's archive code. I know you like puzzles, Carmine. Digit 1, I am 1. Digit number 2, I am 2 digits higher than digit 3. Digit 3, I am 2 digits higher than digit 4. Digit 4, I am 10 digits less than digits 3 and 2 combined. Hint, the solution is the year of the famous bottle. Don't need no fucking hint because I have a degree in mathematical economics. So literally, I got out a full sheet of printer paper because I looked at that and said, that's just substitutive algebra. That's all that is. I can figure that out. And Trent and everyone listening and watching, I did it. I substituted. I literally, I had the whole sheet of paper and I substituted the whole thing. Like I did, like X is this, Y is this, Z is this. Then I substituted in and I got it. I actually solved the code in a video game with real life math. So anybody's like, oh, when am I ever going to use this later in life? Playing 007 First Light, man. Yep. I'm spiking the camera right now because people need to know that I did it. And the video I sent Trent, I did sound like a crazy person, but I was really excited.
He had even more energy in that video, you can believe me. I think I might just post that as a clip. Because you going insane and solving that, like, I need to go find that video. I watched it like 3 times just because it was insane. It was so funny to just listen to like, so I did this, and then if you do this equation here, you solve for the this of this. I was like, okay, Dane's maybe playing like a little bit too much for James Bond.
I need you to know, Trent, that the high from dopamine that it worked. Brother, that was unlike anything, man. That
I can only imagine. Yeah, that has to be pretty fucking good.
It was so cool. So, I'll take a little break. Do you have anything else you have to say? Because I do have more things. We haven't even gotten to Six Flags yet.
Yeah, we'll let you wrap up. Dane, I think we're both adults, right? Both mature adults. Yeah?
Sure. If you want to say that.
Yeah, and I think as 2 mature adults, we can agree that a little bit of light bondage goes a long way, right? So, Dane, I have this couch, right? You've sat on this couch.
I have.
It is older than my youngest brother. It's pushing 23 years old, this couch, right? It's been in the family a long time. This couch sucks. We've supported the inside. We've done as much as we can. And no matter what you do, you sit on it for more than 10 minutes at a time, the cushions start to work their way out from underneath you.
It's impressive.
And I mean, the episode we recorded, the Buzzbocalypse, the cushions were just like the whole time, every so often, just like sit up. Yeah. Wash the taste of Buzzball out of your mouth real quick. And I got sick of it. I got so goddamn tired of this. I went on Amazon and I bought 33 feet of Velcro. And the purpose of this Velcro is that you fold it over on itself and it's like a strap. So at like 11 o'clock last night, I am tired, I am sweaty, I am muscling the couch back and forth, and I am fighting to tighten this strap and tie the couch down. I'm on my hands and knees tightening a Velcro strap, pinching it, and then retightening it, and pulling it and tightening it. And as I do it, I get it done, and I look at the couch, and there's now just a black band tucking in the couch, digging in the corners, a little bit of the couch cushion hanging over where it's tied down, and I went, that's a kinky ass couch. That's fucked up. And then I sat on it. It's great. The cushions don't slide out anymore. But sometimes you just gotta take
couch has to be the name of the episode.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, you did.
That's just down.
But what you were saying, you said sometimes you just have to what?
Sometimes you just gotta take a piece of furniture and tie it down and call it a good slut, and then you can sit on it.
Sure, you do.
I'm writing down kinky ass couch on a note on my nightstand or my desk here, and I can't wait for somebody else to read that and text me a picture of it and go, "Hey, man, you care to explain yourself?" And I won't. I will say just listen to the episode, man. It's fine.
I don't know how to tie this into the next thing I'm saying, so I'm just going to go into it. Trent, currently, one of the audio dramas that I'm currently doing is a big 40 episode behemoth.
That's a whole thing.
So, and we're flying in folks from New York, LA. It's very good. People are recording
really cool.
remote from London, and I had a couple in-person recording things, and a lovely English man. He's currently living in St. Louis, but he got flown up here and he was recording this. And he's a great guy. I love the guy. He's great to work with, but I think my American sarcasm might have just went right over his head. Because you know the joke, hey, that's what they called me in high school. I've done it so many times on this podcast. I love that joke.
I both have. It's a reflexive joke. I say it at times when I really shouldn't. If someone says 2 stupid words that don't make any sense, I go, that's what they... I gotta stop. You gotta catch yourself.
But you know what? I don't think we should, because then we wouldn't get great stories like this. So we were just about to record an episode, and I can't even remember how it came up, but somebody was talking about a tea, and somebody went, yeah, like a spicy chai is good. You know what I'm saying? I went, spicy chai. That's what they called me in high school. And this man looks over to me. He goes, oh my God. Did they really? God, look at these ears right here, man. They called me cab doors right here. They called me fucking Dumbo, mate. And he just went off. And I just went, I can't tell him that was a joke, because he just poured his soul out to me.
They called you spicy chai in high school now and forever in that man's mind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
and
good, dude.
So shout out to that guy, and I'm sorry you got bullied in primary school for you, because that
cab doors is crazy. That's
hurtful, man. Freaking cab doors. Also, speaking of names, you know what? You know how you see on a license plate, the cover that goes around it, and it's like, this is where, Jim Johnson Honda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What, Hermes? What is the problem, child?
Well, the problem is that
Where
he's a
are you?
cat. And he's not being shaken.
What is the problem? You have food. Why
You
are
have
you
to
yelling
shake
at me?
cats when they make noises.
No, you
Just-
don't.
It works for me every time.
Hermes.
Peaches likes
the
it. When
problem?
she's screaming, I pick her up and shake her. Actually, she likes to be spun. I did it when she was a puppy, and now she's a little big for it because she's 56 pounds, a stocky-ass healer puppy. But she would like it. What I would do, like, she would lay on her side and bark at me, and I would grab her head, and I would grab her butt, and I would just spin her on the ground. Just like while she was laying flat, just in circles. And she loved it. It was her favorite thing.
I have
now
to
she's
give this
too big.
man. I have to give this man some more food, otherwise he will. Why are you yelling at me? What is the problem?
It's so funny.
What is the
I'm sorry,
problem,
but it's so funny.
buddy? What is
I'm
the
glad I'm
deal?
not the only. The cat is so loud. It's crazy
Hermes.
how well I could hear that cat into the mic. That's so funny. We love our pets here on our Record podcast. Don't actually shake a cat unless it's your cat. You can shake your own cat if you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your cat, but I mean, don't shake other people's cats. Probably.
What is the problem?
Imagine that's less than ideal.
What is the problem?
You can still hear the poor meowing. That poor sad cat.
I'm giving him pets now. I'm giving him
Giving him pets, of course.
It's cat time, everybody. Okay, are you happy? Are you satisfied?
Is he?
Oh, come
Doesn't
on,
sound
man.
like it.
What? Eat. I gave you food.
He's actually alerting you to the ghost in the corner. You're just not aware enough of that.
No, Diddy, you don't eat this food. Oh,
Great little ass shot there for everybody.
oh no, was my ass in that?
Just
Shit.
just a little bit in the corner. The video's small. It's fine. I know you freaks
Yeah.
are going to zoom in on it though. So
So as we were talking about, Trent, names on license plate things, you want to know the weirdest one I've ever seen?
by all means,
Gene Buttman Ford.
no.
Yes, it is.
You full of shit. There's no way.
Gene space Butman Ford. Gene
I'm typing
Buttman
this.
Ford.
Oh my god. Gene Buttman Ford. They are a
Gene
Ford
Buttman
dealer
Ford.
in Washington County, Michigan.
Whoa, dude! Wait, is Michigan the same as karaoke?
Yeah,
is that where they do
It's
karaoke?
actually the signature dish of Michigan is karaoke. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
There's only one T in Buttman.
Yeah, but what else are you gonna call that, man? It's not Buttman.
If I put a second T in it, is there a different Buttman Ford? There's not a different Buttman Ford.
So it's Buttman Ford, man. That's Gene
That's
Buttman
like-
Ford.
It's like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, Gene Buttman, dealer of cars.
Dude.
I love that.
All right. We're gonna move away from cars, and we're
And
gonna
butts?
move to butts. No, I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say,
No,
so I'm not gonna
coward.
do that. Fine, I'll say it. I was gonna say moving to other manly things besides that.
Yeah,
Grilling,
nothing more manly than cars and butts.
right? Trent, remember the photo I sent you of the dish I grilled up yesterday?
Yeah. It was a hell of a grill shot.
Now, the reason I did that is because we had some Costco frozen chicken thighs, and we're like, what are we going to do with these? How are we going to do it? And Amanda's like, oh my God, you have to read this Reddit article about how to grill chicken. And Trent, I think you ghost wrote this.
Was it
I'm
50-50?
99% sure you go wrote this. I don't think Albert
Goat roast?
Bernecco did.
You said goat roast this. If
Did
you're going
I?
to get me on Witch again, you're going to get fucking goat roasted.
Fuck. Okay. Well, Albert Bernecco, I hope you are doing well out there. And if this is you, great. If you're not, if I'm talking to you, Trent, you already know what I'm about to say. Are you ready for how to barbecue chicken thighs? A guide for people who aren't assholes.
That's immediately, that sounds like my writing. Yep, that sounds like a title.
So it's Labor Day weekend, the holiday that offers up togetherness and honoring American labor as flimsy pretext for men across the land to stand next to fire, poking things. Even now, the dad types have begun the barbecue preparation. Oh, that's a really good deal. they said to their wives, eyeballing an ungodly expensive hunk of prime grass-fed cow the size of a recycling bin at Wedgman's or Whole Foods or Costco. A free-range leg of emu at the spooky, odd-smelling multi-ethnic grocer. 40,000 little neck clams at the teeming wharf market. They're boiling vats of sugar and sea salt and aromatics to prepare brines. They're hand-grinding cumin and white pepper and fucking fenugreek and the ridiculous Nagajalaki peppers they special ordered 6 months ago from an inaccessible by car village in the lost corner of India. They are standing bunches of flat leaf Italian parsley and coffee mugs of tepid water next to the sink. They are pre-filling with a $900 big green egg with a hand-chopped cedar, and they are soaking mesquite chips in the guest bathtub.
As any American should. Goddamn right. Shout out to anyone who has a guest bathtub in this economy, by the way. Who are you? Like, I barely have a me bathtub.
To be fair, this was published in 2012.
Oh, yeah, you could have a guest bathtub back in 2012. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, thoughts? How this sounding like you? Because it feels like you.
This is already, I am akin to this person. I think he and I could write a cookbook together, yes.
Are you ready to continue?
Oh, I'm over the moon already.
But not you. You are cooking bone-in, skin-on, by God, barbecued chicken thighs. And you're doing it on an oversized ashtray full of cheap shit charcoal. And you're doing this because you know what is good. Most people are familiar with bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs as the 12-pack of vaguely parallel piped shapes on which they rest fingers of their left hand while poking through boneless, skinless breasts 2 shelves higher at the grocery store. That is what I grilled. If you try to, say, saute them in a pan or roast them in an oven, no doubt you're acquainted with the gallon of liquefied fat each thigh managed to release during cooking. This fat, in addition to our culture's general aversion of things that are good, explains why chicken thighs are half expensive per pound as boneless, skinless breasts, which, unless handled with care and attention, usually reserved for the fissile nuclear materials, combine the texture of a pencil eraser with the flavor of the rest of the pencil. You following me so far?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I fuck with bone and skin and chicken thighs. I love that shit. That's the way to go.
Yes. There sits the bone-in, skin-on thigh, half as expensive per pound as the boneless, skinless breast, a tenth as expensive as sub-prime ribeye steak, more delicious than either, and happy to be cooked in the most haphazard fashion short of taping it to your car's exhaust pipe. Hell, for that matter, you want to dump them on a hot grill and walk away for a while so that the aforementioned fat, so inconvenient in a saute pan, can render down to the coals and make lots of lovely smoke. Cheap, easy, delicious fire. Now, that I didn't make that. That is the last part of that paragraph.
Cheap, easy, delicious fire. I can either get that on a tramp stamp.
Ooh, good one. The great joy of barbecuing chicken thighs, well, apart from the taste and the fact that you can cook a dozen of them for less than it costs to get a Frosty with your double cheeseburger at Wendy's, is that thighs themselves are so accommodating, so ready and willing to yield rich, juicy, tender delight that damn near any cockamamie method you noodle up for barbecuing them will work. Want to marinate them for hours beforehand? Fine. Want to plop them on the grill straight out of the refrigerator? Grand. Cook them nearly to carbon dust on one side before flipping it? Go for it. Turn them continually, reapplying sauce every 2 minutes like a neurotic? Why not? Go nuts. Chicken thigh don't give a shit. Now, are you sure you didn't write this? Oh my God.
Are you
sure?
This is sounding more and more. The problem is in 2012, I was a freshman in high school. And while my writing absolutely sounded like this in the majority of the essays and things I turned in, I wasn't cooking much yet. I wasn't as this is just a thinly veiled cover story for that. This really is just sounding more and more like me. Yeah,
it is. It is, because that's not to say there's no best method for barbecuing chicken thighs. Of course there is, and this is it. But I can't go yet
because of the train.
Yes.
It's because trains are actually run by big chicken, and trains want you to eat beef. It's like the opposite of the Chick-fil-A ads, where it's eat more chicken. Trains are all operated by chickens, which is why they hatefully run past our recording all the time, because of the number of times we talked about delicious chicken recipes.
Yeah. Make a charcoal fire in your shitty little kettle grill. If you're working with a big green egg or a Weber One Touch Gold or some stainless steel propane monstrosity, looks like a giant came along, tore the house off a kitchen and walked away with it, wearing it as a hat, well, bully for you. I'm sure your seared leeks will taste just wonderful, Poindexter. But you don't need that shit. And your barbecue chicken thighs will not taste any better than those that come off a shitty little kettle grill full of lumped charcoal.
Hell fucking yeah. Nothing beats a shitty little kettle grill.
Got a fire? Good. Walk away from it for a while. Mingle. Drink beer. Also make some barbecue sauce. Or hey, use some bottled crap if you want your... or hey, use some bottled crap if you want... your chicken will still taste like heaven. But we're talking about how to best do it. So get a friggin' cereal bowl out of your pantry, raid the fridge, make your own. You need tomato paste. Mustard, brown or yellow. If you use brown, you might want to add a little splash of vinegar to your bowl. Honey, a little bit of ketchup, a glug of olive oil, a splash of beer, and some sriracha, or other chili sauce that will not taste as good as sriracha because that's the way of things. Also a spoon. Okay. You can add some smoked paprika and cumin if you happen to have them around. Mix this thing in a cereal bowl, tasting and adjusting in small increments until your barbecue sauce is thick enough to coat a spoon and taste like good barbecue sauce.
Another train. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trains also hate barbecue. All trains are they're looking to reduce carbon emissions, and barbecue is carbon emissions. So trains hate that. Trains want all things cooked in microwaves. They want microwave cooked beef. That's how trains are.
So we got mix these things in your cereal bowl, tasting and adjusting in small increments until your barbecue sauce is thick enough to coat the spoon and tastes like good barbecue sauce, which is when you will know that is a good barbecue sauce.
Well, yes.
A note here. Sure. Molasses is at least as good as honey if you have it. Brown sugar is great too. Liquid smoke can be a nice addition if used sparingly. Nobody's going to burst an artery if you add garlic powder, Tabasco, or whatever the fuck. But don't go to the store for any of these things. It's my studied opinion that the best barbecue chicken thighs are the ones coated in a conglomeration of all sorts of things you have near at hand. A perfectly delicious barbecue sauce can be made from honey, what's left of that ancient jar of Grey Poupon in the door of every refrigerator on earth, and absolutely nothing else. Or tomato paste and maple syrup, or sriracha and grape jelly. Use what you have, unless you have Splenda, packets, and bug spray.
I can make that work.
Yeah, you could. So, you've made barbecue sauce. You've mingled. You've nursed a beer. Now your fire has calmed down and retreated inside the ash-covered, sexily glowing coals in your shitty little kettle grill. It is now time to cook your chicken thighs. Place them on the grill, skin side down. Plunk the lid on the top of your grill. Make sure the ventilation holes are open and walk away. Go have another beer. Watch a half innings worth of baseball, or 8 pitches worth of an AL East game, or watch your neighbor with the absurd propane abomination prod his stupid leg of lamb with a digital thermometer while his bored guests lose interest in their goat cheese and watermelon as moosh boosh. Assholes.
Well, it's because you put watermelon. If you got goat cheese, you should have blueberry or peaches. Let's be honest here. Watermelon and goat cheese is fucking ridiculous. If you're having watermelon, it should be feta. I don't make the rules. I just explain them as detailed as I possibly can. Oh god, maybe I did write this.
I think you might.
Sounding more, yeah. Anyway.
10 or 12 or 15 minutes have gone by. Go back and check on your chicken. By now, the skin is likely getting crispy and starting to blacken. If it's not, pop the lid back on, walk away for 5 more minutes. If it is, flip over, pop the lid back on, walk away again for another 10 minutes. I read a recipe once in which cooks were advised only add sauce to the barbecue chicken right at the end of the cooking process, lest the sugars in the sauce cook early and turn into a sticky, caramelized mess. This is wrong. Wrong and stupid. Wrong, stupid, and Trent, this is the one sentence that thought, you know what, Trent did write this. Wrong, stupid, and probably fascist. You want the sticky caramelized mess. The sticky caramelized mess is good. Therefore, this time, when you return to your chicken thighs, you're going to slather on a healthy coating of barbecue sauce on that chicken skin. Flip it over, slather a healthy coating on the barbecue sauce on the bone side too. You're going to pop the lid back on, walk away for another 5 minutes. You will repeat this a few times. Opening the lid, painting on sauce, flipping, painting again, covering, walking away. Eventually, you'll get to a point where your chicken thighs are covered in a dark, sticky, caramelized mess of barbecue sauce. They'll have been on the grill for about 40 minutes. How will you know they're done? Will you use your fancy instant read digital thermometer? No. You will look at them, and you will poke them with a fork. Are they firm? Have they shrunk visibly? When you poke them, do they exude clear juice? Are you pretty buzzed? They're probably done. Give them another 45 seconds. Time to paint on one last coating. They're done. Pile them onto a plate and serve. Eating barbecue chicken thighs is rather like barbecuing them in the first place, in that you can do it any which way you damn please, and they're still good to taste. But as with cooking them, there may be no wrong way, but there's a best way. Well, 2 best ways. The first is to hover your hand over the plate of sticky, messy chicken thighs, boogie your fingers indecisively while making an expression of deepest concentration, then pick up one between your index finger and your thumb, grip the other end with the other index finger and thumb, and eat immediately with great relish, coating your cheeks with barbecue sauce so that you're like a more appetizing version of Heath Ledger's Joker. The alternative method is to hover your... Yeah, right? The alternative method is to hover your fork tines over the plate, wave it in a circle like a dowsing rod while making an expression of sly greed. Then spear a chicken thigh, hold it on the end of your fork in front of your face, eat immediately with great relish, coating your cheeks with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
In either case, the third crucial element after what you do with your hands and what you do with your mouth is what you do with your eyes.
I've been told that before, actually.
You watch
shortly after I put the straps on the couch, actually.
You watch your neighbor across the way, wrestling with his gaudy steaks, poking holes in them with his thermometer every 10 seconds, in pants-pissing fear at the money he might have wasted on these fickle slabs of cow ass. Has he watched any baseball? No. Has he walked away to drink beers and maybe idly toss a frisbee around? No. Are his guests enjoying the social boundary dissolving effects of messy barbecue sauce's faces? No. But hey, he's laboring away anyway. Happy Labor Day.
That's fucking incredible. I love that so much.
I know that was a long article and I'm so sorry, but every second of that article was worth it.
You know, I have only one minor caveat to that article. I agree with everything it said.
Whoa.
Except, I think that's the second best way to cook a chicken thigh.
Dude, he's going to kill you.
No, he's going to agree with me. Because the correct, proper way to cook a chicken thigh takes moderately more work, but also less work. All you do, you get your chicken thighs out, cut the bone out, right? You just nick that bone right out and you set it to the side. You save it, you make stock with it, you do something. I don't know what you need to do with the bones. Maybe you gnaw on it like a fucking barbarian. I don't care. You get your chicken thighs, and in a cold pan, not freezer cold, we're not stupid, you're not stupid, just off the shelf pan. You put the pan on the stove, and you get the skin side down on that chicken, put it in the fucking pan. And if you're a fancy bastard, you get some weights, some cooking weights of some kind. If you're not, put a second pan on top of the chicken. And then you just turn it on. And you slowly let the heat of the pan render out all that chicken fat through the skin. And then the pressure pushes it down. And then as you don't fucking touch it, just a little bit of salt and pepper on the top, maybe on the bottom if you're fancy. And you leave it the fuck alone. That chicken skin, crispier than a motherfucker. You just let it sit in the bottom of that pan and we'll cook the whole way through. You barely need to turn it. You don't need to finish it. You just leave it sitting with whatever weight you got lying around that's non-flammable, and you just let that all the way through. It's like glass. That chicken skin turns into fucking mica. It's like a candied crispy, but there's no candy. And then you got a pan full of chicken fat. You set that to the side, and you use that as the oil to whip yourself up some homemade mayonnaise, maybe spicy, maybe infused, and you put that crispy, crunchy chicken thigh on a piece of bread, and you make a sandwich.
Hot damn. It's pretty good.
But I will say, looking at the picture you sent, I'm assuming following this method, those look so fucking good, dude.
Dude, they were
that looks incredible,
phenomenal.
That looks
brother.
So good.
I used the barbecue sauce Amanda got me from Memphis.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, I took a picture of the bottles. I'll send it to you so if you want to try. It's so
get
good.
a hold of it. I'll find it somewhere.
Now Trent, I got one last. I got one last thing to tell you, Trent. It's funny that article mentioned Heath Ledger's The Joker, because I don't know if you know a lot about Six Flags, Trent.
Next to nothing except for the old man dancing.
Six Flags is kind of the home of the DC universe when it comes to rides. It's also the home of the Looney Tunes.
Why did I think DC was somewhere else?
Because because I did.
Universal?
Nope.
No,
because that's Universal.
They got Spider-Man.
Partially, used to. I don't know, but either way, Trent, Six Flags. I will say this: if you are a coaster guy or gal or a coaster person,
roller coaster. My brain went like.
Why would you think I'd be talking? Why would you think I am?
Why? Lovely coaster from Seattle as a gift, and so the first thing the coaster goes to is a drink coaster. And Dane, you're a little freak, just like me. So when you say coaster, I'm like, okay, does Six Flags have a wonderful selection of artisan DC themed coasters? Can you get a Superman set of coasters? Can you get a Kryptonite coaster? Is that what he's about to talk about? And then immediately went, no. Roller coasters, like the ride, like the whole reason you go to a fucking theme park. Why would you go to a theme park for drink coasters? You go to Home Goods for drink coasters. And perhaps Williams-Sonoma if you have more money.
Right. So if you are a roller coaster person.
Thank you for clarifying, yes.
if you are a roller coaster person, man, Six Flags is the place for you. We did 10 coasters today. We were there from 12:30 to 9:30. We did 10 different coasters and we repeated one.
Hell yeah.
So if you love roller coasters, Six Flags is the place for you. But I will say this, it might have been the most weirdest soundtrack in the history of the fucking world. None of it made sense. You walk into the main thing and it sounds like Mario Kart. You're doing like but it's not Coconut Mall, but it sounded like that. Then you walk into but then you walk into, you know, where Superman's from, New Orleans, the Mardi Gras section of the world.
Right,
yeah,
of course.
You know that's where he's from. You
Mom
go in there.
We're actually buying people.
They're doing that. That's playing some music, but also it's got a little bit of country in it. So you're like, this is weird. I don't know what's going on there. Then you go to like the like actual like county fair portion of Six Flags, and they're playing like, you know, definitely some country music. Deliverance was being played. Like ding 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 ding.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Then you go to like the southwest portion of the Southwest territory, and they're playing completely different music. The music was insane.
Six Flags sounds like a drunken nightmare Epcot.
Exactly. It was crazy. Now,
I'm down for that.
Trent, every coaster we went on today, there were some crazy ones. Like the Superman coaster. I don't know if you know this, but you start out sitting, and then they rotate you forward on your stomach. So you flying. And here's the thing, Trent. You're sitting in a chair, so when they tilt you forward, you're still sitting in a chair, and your back, your ass, and your leg, they're covered, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Trent, when they tip you forward, dude, I felt so exposed. I felt so. I was like, oh my god, someone's gonna come up behind me. Yet I was fully covered. It was fully covered because I'm sitting in a chair, just tilted forward. It felt so exposing.
It was horrifying, but also really funny.
But the ride itself, very unique, very awesome. Like, I've never had a coaster like that. One of the roller coasters, Goliath, as its name suggests, huge. Trent, this is a wooden roller coaster that had a damn near 90-degree drop. Amanda and I thought we were gonna die. Because Amanda, like, when she goes on a roller coaster, she has different screams. She's like the giggle, ha scream. This one, right. No, this was I'm gonna die scream. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die today. And Trent, I'm not gonna lie, that drop took forever. I in my head, I'm going, oh no.
Like, how are we still falling? Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. So that happened. It was great. There was one called X-Flight where you twist through a building and you're like flying around. Like, there's some great roller coasters.
Fuck.
Now, Trent, remember when I said that it's so funny that article mentioned Heath Ledger's the Joker?
Ledger's Joker? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because here's the thing, Trent. At Six Flags, there is the DC section. So you have Superman's Ultimate Flight. You have Aquaman's Doodad. You have the Flash ride. But Trent, you also have Batman the ride. And Batman the ride is great. Batman the ride is phenomenal. It was surprising how great Batman the ride is. Even though when you look across the way and you're in the Batcave of Tim Burton's Batman, the cowl itself looks like it's melting and just looks absolutely atrocious. But the ride's great. Here's the thing though, Trent. There's a second Batman ride at Six Flags Great America. And that ride would be the Dark Knight Coaster. And the Dark Knight Coaster is the single worst roller coaster in the history of the world. It is awful. It is terrible. It is a horrible ride. Because
how? What? How? Why?
Okay, so you have Superman's Ultimate Flight, and it's awesome. Like, as you're walking through, you see these cardboard these metal stand-ups of like all his different like his allies, his villains, his friends, his family, and they give you information about him, and it's great. You go over to the right, and it just says Dark Knight, the coaster. Or it says the Dark Knight Coaster. And then it says GCR, the Gotham City Railway. You go, okay. You walk in and you look around and you go, this used to be a theater. Because you see that the floor is fully tilted. And you see like systematic holes that are in there. And Amanda's like, that's where the chairs used to be. I know this. I'm a stage manager.
Course,
I know
right.
this used to be a theater. And you look at the TVs and nothing is Gotham or Dark Knight related. It's doing different trivia. It's telling you what's coming up at Six Flags.
Okay.
And it also has like the Six Flags college program. That's on there too.
Sure.
And none of the TVs connected to the rides themselves. It was crazy. It was a weird thing, but that's neither here nor there. You walk in there and you're going back and forth, and someone has put an ungodly amount of detail into a railway system for the city of Gotham. Like, it's detailed beyond belief.
They've given the different, like a map, or
yes, like a map of not only above ground trains but subterranean trains. They've got different lines. They're like, the orange line is closed on holidays. There's the blue line, the pink line, the street line, the yellow line, the international line. Someone has put like the amount of detail
into a fully fictional city that has never been mapped in any capacity, as far as I'm aware, in the comics or any extended media,
with the exception of maybe the Arkham games. But no one has ever decided, hey, I'm going to do the railway system, the tube, the train. So it's like, okay.
Sure.
So you're in there and you're like, wow, that's a lot of effort. And then there's another big map of Gotham that just shows you, hey, this is Gotham. Look at all this great stuff, this map of Gotham. And you're like, okay. And then on a big sign, it says, Wayne Enterprises, building a better future tomorrow, today. No, building a brighter future today, or something like that. It was that. And you go, okay, sure. And so then you walk in, and then all of a sudden, you're in kind of a narrow hallway, and there's some really, really old security tech, and it says like the security for the train security train thing. And you're like, okay, that stuff's from the 80s. That's crazy.
Sure.
So you continue walking through, and then there's a really weird smell, and you're like, okay, that's a weird smell. Why is that there? And then you turn the corner, and there's these little tiny pods that you get into. And you sit down, and these little like they're groups of 4 rail cars. You go, okay. You get in. Oh, also at Six Flags, to put your bags away, you just chuck them in a pile or like a container, and then when you get back off, you pick them up.
That
like people are watching
incredibly trusting for what is essentially like discount Disneyland.
Yeah. But like people are watching it, but for the most part, you just chuck it over there. So you turn it, and it's a dark ride, Trent. It's like, imagine Space Mountain, but discounted by like 5 bajillion. Because this is what happens. A train comes by, which is actually apropos for this. Now it wants to show up because I'm talking about trains.
Oh, you meant a train comes by in real life. I thought you meant just like a train.
No. I'm having a real
train.
They
just had like a train thing in the ride to really get you into staring at the map.
No. So you get on there and you start going up, and there's like looks like kind of like an inside of like a subway tunnel. And I, being the idiot I am, go, another day going to work in Gotham. I hope nothing weird happens. You pop up.
Of course, you said that out loud.
You pop up and you see Batman. You see Christian Bale's Batman, but it's just a statue of Batman. He's not moving.
Of course.
It's not an animatronic. It's just a statue of Batman. The lights aren't all the way dark because there's some lights that are happening. And Trent, we proceed to go through the most whiplashy, all right turns and sudden drops ever. And the soundtrack goes out at one point, so you're just riding in the dark to silence. And then you don't see the Joker at all. You don't see Heath Ledger's Joker at all. You see maybe some like statues of henchmen shooting bazookas. And then you see like stashes of ammunition supply and like kind of an open, like someone had like kind of blown open a wall. And then Trent, you come around a corner, a bright light flashes at you, and you see before you a poster, a big billboard that says Gotham Public Sanitation. And then the ride ends.
What? No, okay, no, like Joker or Batman themed graffiti. No,
Nope.
like ha ha ha.
If it was there, I mean, there was a couple of ha-has, but they were few and far between.
Nothing to justify. Now, okay,
There was no story as to what was happening. It was crazy. Like it was all right angles. I thought I was going to get neck whiplash.
like I'm okay. So this is like 13% Batman themed, is what I'm understanding. Is kind of the vibe. 13% being generous.
Mm-hmm.
Just a Batman adjacent roller coaster in a ripped out movie theater.
Yeah. Now, so that happened.
Now,
but
I have a theory that I can't confirm in any capacity. I'm imagining that what they had used to be a movie theater that included an IMAX area, like the really big, like huge, tall, like Coliseum-style IMAX screen, and they just jammed a roller coaster inside that space, and that's why it was so many sharp turns.
You know?
It's the only thing I could think of to justify what you've just described to me.
Yeah, it was like, and every other coaster we went on was phenomenal. Was so good. Like, and unbelievably amazing.
Now, if you had ridden that one first and then gotten on the other coasters, would it still be terrible? Or do you think... Okay.
No.
It wasn't like worse because you had something better first.
No. Like, dude, every single ride at Silverwood, and Silverwood's solid. Not shitting on Silverwood. We love Silverwood.
It's a smaller theme park.
Yeah. Would put the Dark Knight coaster to shame. Even the kiddie rides, you'd be like, wow, I'm so glad I'm not on the Dark Knight coaster.
Dane's a Dark Knight coaster hater. Okay.
You would be
one
too.
Thing?
What?
Is there only one Six Flags?
No, there's multiple Six Flags, Trent, because
do you think the Dark Knight coaster is at all of them?
I hope it's not. Because that's...
That's so funny. I don't know. I have no idea. I want to... If I had the money, I would visit every Six Flags and ride the Dark Knight coaster in all of them and see if it's there in all of them. Compare, because like maybe there's one where the Dark Knight coaster is just the best, which is the best roller coaster you've ever ridden. It's all themed. They got the rights. They've got like voice lines. They've got stuff, and that's like maybe the one on the West Coast, like looks like maybe like Sacramento. And then the further you go east, the less Batman they do, which is crazy because Gotham's always been New York-esque.
Yeah, it's in Jersey technically.
Gotham is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gotham's in Jersey.
Sure, man. Oh, yeah, don't worry, Dane. They have Six Flags in California, in Arizona, in Texas, in Oklahoma, North and South Carolina, a whole bunch of places up and down the East Coast, Mexico, and Saudi Arabia.
What?
There is a Six Flags in Saudi Arabia. That's part of this infographic on their website.
Now, speaking of their website, Trent, do you know what the Six Flags stand for? Do you?
No, it's just six fucking flags.
No, Trent. There's lore behind the flags.
I mean, it's flags, man.
No, Trent, because originally it was Six Flags over Texas. That was the original thing. Because the Six Flags over Texas are the Six Flags of the things that have owned Texas. Because we have the United States, we have Mexico, we have Spain, we have French, we have the Texas flag. And you want to know what the sixth one is, Trent?
I'm horrified.
The Confederate flag.
Ooh.
And the reason I bring that up is because remember when I was... No, Trent. No, they're not. Now it's the Six Flags of the world, and that but that's the original lore of it. Trent, do you want to know why I was laughing and I cut you off early in the episode?
Yes, nothing would be a greater joy.
Because Amanda sent me a text because she saw that we were starting, and she probably heard me talk about Six Flags. She goes, "Paid respect to all Six Flags."
All six. All Six Flags way down south in the land of traitors.
Oh yeah, and because I didn't get it, and I go, wait, what? And she goes, I was making a joke. I'm sorry, but no, I now get it, and it's hilarious. And I had to talk about that.
Yeah,
but Trent, no. I have.
You heard
one
it here
last...
first. Dane's wife respects the Confederacy.
No, hey, you get her out of this podcast. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. She's gonna kill you, man.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
But Trent, I have one last thing about Six Flags. And folks, this is going to be a long because we haven't even started the bracket yet. I'm so sorry. But I had to find another sign to take a picture of it because it made me so uncomfortable. And Amanda goes, "You're going to send it to Trent, are you?" I said, "Yes. Yes, I am." Trent,
Okay, I'm curious.
You're not going to be after what I send you.
Not going to be sickened or not going to be curious?
Trent, tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. What did I send you? What did I send you?
Okay. So this is Icy branded. ICEE, the frozen drinks. And it just says in a font I don't love across the top, says, "Big baby needs a big bottle. Never grow up." And it is what appears to be a novelty cup, as one would get from a theme park. That looks like just a baby bottle with the little rubber nipple on top. And I'm assuming you can just get that full of icy. But the baby in the corner, there's a little evil baby in the corner here that I'm going to show to the camera real quick. Why he look like that? Why that baby mischievous and full of ill intent? That baby has nuclear fissile material in his big baby bottle.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that. I don't like that big baby needs a big bottle, Dane.
I hated it. I saw it and I just went, ugh.
Okay. Sure, man.
So, if you get a chance to go to Six Flags, dude, it's a blast. Go check it out.
Just don't ride the Dark Knight coaster, apparently.
Nope. And don't get the big baby bottle. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Okay. Well, Dane, I don't have a great transition for this week's bracket to take us away from the big baby bottle.
Wait, you don't have a transition that connects your bracket to a big baby bottle, a guy who works at Icy who was a little too horny?
If I did, would you be more happy or would you be calling someone?
Would you
be would that be a wellness check?
I think it would simply be Ron Burgundy. Not even mad, I'm just impressed.
Well, I don't. So Dane, this week's bracket, I'm just gonna go. It's just corn. It's just corn. Well, you see, Dane, you ever realize how much of what we eat and deal with as Americans is corn? How much corn is everything? It's like all your cereal, most of your chips, a portion of your fucking gas, peaches, so help me God. So help me.
See, now you're having pet trouble.
Yeah, okay. Well, now I'm gonna go shake the dog real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. You have that. That's online now. You said that online. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, hooligan. What did he do, guys? While I was giving chinny scratches to Hermes. Was he just talking to you guys? You guys doing well? Are you? I should be looking at you. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm looking at you. Oh, you're back. Hi.
Whatever slurs he called me while I was gone, they 50-50, they're real. So Dane, it got me thinking. Corn is used as an ingredient in so many things where it's not necessarily corn forward, So I thought, while scrambling to come up with a bracket, even though I've had over a week to do so and just have nothing resembling creative juices, I put together a 32-piece corn bracket of dishes or snacks or things that are made with corn.
Wait, you're telling me it was made with what? With what? Sorry. I'm
So that's not corn. Corn doesn't do the ooh-wah.
Oh, they
don't? That's corn.
Dude, same fucking difference.
Nope. No, it's very different. Down with the Sickness was not corn.
Oh, that's Down with the Sickness?
Ooh-wah! That one is, yeah.
Oh, would you look at that?
Avenged? Who does Down with the Sickness? Now you got me fucked up. Now hold on. Disturbed. Disturbed does that one. Okay. Got me disturbed fucking up my corn. What am I doing here, man? Okay. You derailed me so hard with that. I was on something resembling a train of thought, and you've launched the train into the air with that. You shattered my entire psyche there. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, this is, of course, a standard bracket for Unrecord podcast. So we're going with darkened hanger, just curb appeal. Right? You look at it, you go, what sounds good? You're going with, you're bringing this to like a party. It's like, all right, everybody eat some corn. And for the last one,
yeah, I'm so curious. What the fuck is this last one?
A great one here. I really wish I had something better. Right?
Okay.
but it's the dish that is the most corn and the least corn at the same time.
What?
Now you see, Dane, a dish that is made with the majority corn, but tastes the least like corn. That is the least recognizable. That you were to look at this dish in a potluck, you'd go, "That's fucking corn."
Can it be reversed where it looks like corn, but it's made with little amount of corn?
That would be a much harder bracket.
No, but I'm saying, can that rule go back and forth where, like, because you said corn dishes.
Most corn, least corn. But either way, either looks the least like corn and is the most corn, or looks the most like corn and is the least corn.
Sure.
Okay,
it's your bracket, man.
I don't even know if it is at this point. This has gone beyond me. I'm going to flip a big old coin and bounce it off my face. And it landed on no. You still can't see it. I'm still going to show it to the camera. So Dane gets to go first.
I do.
Dane up first. A corn fritter. Corn in a cornmeal base, fried crispy like a savory side dish. Or popcorn.
I love popcorn.
I do too. You know Hustle's popcorn? Peaches. It's her favorite snack. That dog goes nuts for popcorn.
I'm a level with you. Dark and hanger, corn fritter, sure. But I see popcorn. I'm like, I just grab a handful of popcorn. It'll be fine.
Yeah, dark and hanger. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's fair. I got to give you that. Okay, go that way. Now to me, the bottom of the bracket. Grits or corn waffle? Now, you can make corn waffles. You never had like a corn pancake?
No, I didn't realize that grits was corn.
Grits is corn. Isn't grits corn?
I thought grits was like...
Is grits corn?
I don't know what I thought grits was.
Yeah, it's a porridge made from dried, coarsely ground field corn, or hominy, which has been treated with an alkali solution to remove its tough outer hull.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what hominy is.
See, that's the thing. That actually, grits would do your third rule. It's the most corn, but I didn't know that's corn.
Right? But same could be said, if you just see a plate of waffles, you don't know it's like a cornbread type waffle till you take a chunk out of that bitch. You don't know.
And I kind of prefer the corn. I prefer waffles over grits.
I do too. I'm not a big grits guy. I think it's a texture thing for me. As much as it's filling and it's a staple, and I know a lot of people are going to be on my ass about not liking corn grits. I think I'm going to go with a corn waffle because I think you can do a savory or a sweet corn waffle. You know, like you get cornbread and you can either dip it in chili or put honey butter on it and kind of go either way. It's in that middle ground. I think you do the same with a waffle. Now up to you. Elote, Mexican street corn, classic. Or I have to Google the name of this, because I don't remember the name. A bolo cremoso de mijo. It's a creamy corn cake.
Wow.
It's let me just see here real quick. It's like I don't even know what to say. It's like a corn custard inside a corn bread with like crunchy corn meal on top. Text you a picture real quick. It looks.
I mean, that's a
like
lot
a
of
dessert
corn per
and like
corn,
a quiche.
man.
It's most corn per corn. There's quite a lot of corn involved here.
But okay, question though: does that follow the third rule of most corn? But oh wait, that's corn.
Well, I don't know because it's large. It's cornmeal based. It's made of corn. But you look at that, and that just kind of looks like a yellow cheesecake to me. But also it's savory because it's got a shit ton of Parmesan in it, looking at this recipe. But
Here's
also sugar.
But yeah, sweet meat savory in this Brazilian specialty.
Yeah. It looks great.
It does. But I see elote and I get excited.
Especially like at a dark egg. I love elote, man.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Like, because here's the thing though. Because I'm guessing you're just seeing a slice.
Yes.
And the bag comes off your head. You see a bowl of elote.
Or a single, like the one cob, cooked street corn style.
I as much as I kind of want to do this cake thing, I think I have to go elote.
Okay. All right. Just because curve appeal's hard to beat.
Yeah, and I get excited because I don't know what that is as much as I'd like to. Like I want to now that I know what it is, I like it. But
part of me wants to try it. Part of me is concerned about any amount of Parmesan with any amount of sugar in a dish. I'm a little like, okay, all right, now hold on. See, like that could be good. That could also be like, what are you doing here? You know?
Yeah.
And now to me, classic corn on a cob. No bullshit, no nonsense. Corn, just straight up corn. Or corn salad. Hot off the side. You ever had corn salad? Okay, well, now I feel like a crazy person. Well, let me pull up a picture of a corn salad and take you.
Wait, is it just like salad. You just take a salad and you add corn?
No, it's like the corn replaces the lettuce. You toss it with like vegetables and a dressing, and like it's almost like it's like a macaroni salad or like a Hawaiian pea salad, but with less like mayonnaise and the vinaigrette and the dressing. Just like a tossed like corn dish.
Oh,
Like
I've never
tomatoes and
seen that.
stuff.
Oh, hey, guess what? Guess what? You'll be very proud of me. You'll be very proud of me. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but guess who bought QB mayo? Because I want to try it on my sandwiches.
I'm proud of you. You should. It makes a difference. I feel like it shouldn't, but it does.
I'm excited to try it.
Okay. I think I might have to go corn on the cob though.
Corn on the cob's classic, man.
And it's just it's corn. It's the most corn per corn because there's nothing but corn.
But we're not going most corn per corn. We're going most corn and least corn.
You absolutely said porn at least twice in that sentence, but I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna go with this corn on the cob and we're gonna move past it as quick as we can. Man, it's already gonna be one of them days, isn't it? Don't look at me like that. This is just as much your idea as it was mine.
What?
Hey, shut up. Now this one's a bit of a reach. Because okay, listen, man. Finding 32 separate, distinct corn recipes is not as easy as it sounds.
And also, you don't always have to do 32. I've said it once. I've said it a thousand times.
You know that's not true. You know that's not true at all. Anyway. Now, Dane, you're familiar with bruschetta?
Yeah.
Just
What's
replace
a bruschetta
the
with
tomato
you?
with corn. Don't, what the... There's so many other... I can't think.
For some reason, I really just wanted to be like, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. I don't know why.
That's your like tagline after you make a bad joke. Like we're playing Joke Boat, and that's your catchphrase. It's not unusual by Tom Jones.
Joke Boat is a game, ain't it?
Technically. So bruschetta, but you replace the tomatoes with corn.
Mm-hmm.
I saw multiple recipes for it, so I'm not hallucinating this. This is real. I just scour 70 terribly formatted mommy blogs for list of recipes. Speaking of which, every one of you motherfuckers, anybody who runs a recipe website, if your website auto-refreshes halfway down, so I have to close out another set of ads and drag it back down to where it was, I'm going to find you and I'm going to fucking kill you. If your website is programmed to auto-refresh for no goddamn reason until I'm scrolling for it, you're a scumbag and you know it. Don't do that shit. I'm going to be in your walls. Anyway, so that, or just the corn tortilla. Classic. You can put what you want on it. You can just eat it out of the bag for a quick snack in the morning. Or corn tortilla.
Oh. Is this me?
This is you. Let me find a picture of corn bruschetta to send to you.
I genuinely thought you were going to say, let me find a picture of a corn tortilla. And I was like, I'll smack you. I know what a corn tortilla is.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's some bullshit you'd pull. You'd be like, oh, you don't know what that looks like. You're going to send me a picture of it, aren't you now?
Dane.
I'm not a fool.
Do you take me for the kind of man that would do that? No, it's bruschetta. See? Corn bruschetta is real. I'm not crazy, Dane.
That does look appetizing.
Does look pretty fucking good, you know?
That looks very good.
I think it doesn't meet rule 3, though, because it's very clearly like a dish where, like, you just thought, oh, that's corn flavor. That's going to taste like corn, because you just see corn chilling on top.
Yeah, but also, I'm going to level with you, man. With our first 2 rules, when it comes to just dish appeal in a darkened hanger, if I see a corn tortilla or a clearly prepared dish,
it's a fresh corn tortilla. It's hot. It's fresh off the press.
Yeah, great. But when I see it next to a fully prepared dish, I'm probably going to pick the fully prepared dish.
Okay. Fancy pants Dane over here. Too good to eat a tortilla.
Oh, my God. Are you telling me, Trent? Are you telling me that you're in that darkened hanger? You see those 2 things? You will look at that and go, no, I want to try whatever that dish is. I think you would.
It's not my choice to pick. I'm not here. This isn't
but if you were there, you'd pick the dish.
Perhaps. Who's to say?
I'm picking the dish. I'm picking the dish.
Okay. All right, you pick it. That's fair. Corn bruschetta does look pretty good. Now, back to me at the bottom of the bracket. White chicken chili. Now, I put this on here specifically because I think corn and regular chili is a sin. I don't think it belongs there, but it does go, I believe, in white chicken chili. Other one is cachafa.
The way you said that made it sound like the corn says, I believe in white chili. That's what the way you said that, that's what you made it sound. It's not like you were the PR person for corn. And you're like, corn, I believe in chili. That's what they said. And I'm here to tell you this.
Okay.
It did. You can't deny it. Can't deny it.
Just imagining corn in clan masks shouting, white chili, white chili.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did you go there?
I've been awake way too many hours today, man. You know how I'm like night shift and I'm like supposed to like...
Oh, yeah.
I woke up at like 9.
Oh.
So like I slept for like 4.5, 5 hours and then put this together. So white chicken chili, or cachapa. It's a traditional dish made from corn flour in Venezuela. They're kind of like arepas. They're like a fresh pancake of corn dough with cheese on the inside.
That sounds real good.
And I'm going to be real. I'm going to text you a picture of it real quick. I see this next to a bowl of white chicken chili as much as I love me a white chicken chili. I really do. I think it's great. I'm picking that up so fast. That shit looks immaculate.
God. Is that all cheese? Is that all cheese in that first picture?
I mean, it better be at that point, right? A little bit of Oaxaca action in there.
You cut a cachapa?
I believe that's how it's pronounced.
Cachapa.
There's no accent mark over the C or the H, so I don't think it's cachapa. I think it is cachapa.
Okay, let's do that then.
Yeah, that looks real good. That one's going through. Oh, I just saw a picture of one that has like carne asada steak inside it too. Oh, okay. Anyway, moving past that, I just ate so much Taco Bell right before we recorded. Like literally, like finished chewing it, clicked record because that's where I was at today. Now to you, Dane. Scalloped corn, kind of like scalloped potato. Where it's like, you know, you cook it, it's baked in a dish with like kind of a creamy sauce. It might have a top. It's kind of like a corn casserole, basically. Let me get you a little picture of this here.
I'm ready.
Will let me swap apps. There we go. So that corn liquor.
I hardly know her.
God, son of I knew it was coming too. I saw it coming a mile away, and I didn't do nothing about it.
Have you had corn liquor?
Yeah. I sounded way too excited when I said that.
You really did. You sounded so excited about that. You sounded unbelievably excited. The fact that I really asked you the question, have you had corn liquor?
Well, I mean, it's good.
Like, okay, but what? Okay, this is going to sound really dumb. What is it?
Oh, just like moonshine. Just like white lightning. Just a mason jar full of high-proof nonsense. Made by somebody who should not have legally sold it to you.
Of course, you know what it is, and you've had it.
Because it's only moonshine if you don't pay taxes on it. If you bought it legally, it's not fucking shine.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm in a darkened hangar, and I see a clear
You see a mason jar with God knows what. Just a clear mason jar. Or a dish of baked corn with breadcrumbs on top.
See, I think from the third rule alone and the morbid curiosity I think I have to go with the corn liquor.
I think at that point you do, right? Because you've been in this darkened hangar a couple times, you're familiar with how this works. If I take your hood off from the darkened hangar and you just see a mason jar full of what appears to be water, you're gonna be like, "Well, that's surely not. I gotta know what that is."
Yeah. Surely it's not water.
Trent wouldn't do that to me. He's piss. Gotcha.
Damn, but well hydrated. Good job.
Yeah. Well, you know. Big baby needs a big water. What can I say?
God damn it.
Oh, I feel like you need a shower after saying that. No, I gotta stick with it. I gotta yes and my own terrible bits. I can't abandon them after they leave my mouth. Back to me at the bottom of the bracket here. Succotash.
Succotash? I've heard that, but I have no idea what it is. Like that sounds very familiar.
It's kind of like a baked, it's beans, corn, tomato, sometimes okra, maybe some meats. But you basically just kind of pile it all into either like a dish or like a baking tray, and you bake all these together with some butter, some spices, some seasonings, and get kind of like a roasted corn, whatever.
Ooh.
So that, or masa, which is kind of like a cornmeal flour dough that is sometimes eaten on its own. A lot of times it's like wrapped around tamales, and then that's what's inside the corn husk when they bake it.
I
think
tamales.
On that alone, I got to go with that. Because that cornmeal on the outside of the tamale, that's the best shit. It's so good. I gotta go with that. Now to you, at the top of the bracket. Corn chowder. Just like a bowl of soup. Classic, roasty little pepper, tomato, onion. Or a cornmeal cookie. Which is basically, from everything I was able to find and see, it's basically the middle ground of a sugar cookie and a piece of cornbread.
which sounds fucking phenomenal. Oh
and
my
if you're like bringing it to a party,
God.
it's just a yellow cookie. You just see, oh, that's just a cookie. And then you
Dude,
bite into it and you go, wait, shit, that's corn.
At Six Flags, there was a okay, solid barbecue joint. Like
Okay.
it was pretty for barbecue, you're getting at Six Flags. It's pretty good.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's fine. That's a decent. Yeah, all right, I'll let that slide. And Dane is force choking a train like Star Killer, trying to pull a Star Destroyer from the sky in the Force Unleashed 2. Don't think it's working. I don't think his midichlorians are high enough to choke a train. He doesn't know where the jugular is on the train, so he's kind of just like squeezing brake lever, and it's not working. But he's trying. By God, he's trying. Got to train with Yoda more, brother.
I do. I really do. Two things about that. Well, I forgot to tell you. Back to Six Flags. One, they gave us a cornbread muffin, which probably came out of a package, but fuck, it tasted really good.
I feel like cornbread's so hard to fuck up. Like, it's just good.
That's exactly what Amanda said. Like, almost that exact sentence. That's insane.
I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah. Also, hey, so you can get sides. You get sides with this. I got the pulled pork. It's very good. And you get a sides. And you know, I was like, okay, you know, it is still remnants of 4th of July here. You know, it's there. I'm gonna get the baked beans. Trent, they gave me a cup and a half of beans. It was huge. Okay. Trent, the amount of beans they gave me, it was massive.
The correct amount of beans
at a roller coaster place.
Beans come out the other end. Shut up. Oh man, you have too many beans when you get on the Superman ride there. You're gonna kill everybody in them seats behind you. That's fucked up.
What I'm
just
saying.
Put you in firing position after feeding you that many beans. Armed and ready.
But yeah, it was an ungodly amount of beans.
There's no
okay. Continue. It's the cookie because that cookie sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah,
yes. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. As much as I love a corn chowder year round, it's one of those soups you can have in the summertime and it doesn't feel like too heavy. You know, it's good summer soup. Now to me. Corn pudding. I gotta look this up again because I wrote it down and saying it out loud just kind of made my eye twitch. So I need to look up what that is. Okay, so it's like a soggier cornbread with corn mixed in. It's like a cornbread pudding with bits of corn in it.
Oh.
You make cornbread, you add some extra milk, some other stuff. So it's like kind of like, I hate to say just sloppier. This could have gone on the sloppy Joe bracket, but I mean, it's. I don't know, man. It's extra wet cornbread with corn in it. I don't know how else to describe that as corn slop. You know, like it looks good, and I would absolutely put some on a plate, but it doesn't.
I've tried to forget that episode. Oh,
hey, that was some of our best work. I refuse to forget.
Is
the
it?
Sloppiest.
Is it?
Well, maybe. So corn pudding.
Okay.
Or corn ribs. Now, you ever had a corn rib?
No.
You got a Wingstop where you're at?
Yeah.
They got them there. They're good. Corn ribs.
Oh.
They basically kind of shave the side of the corn off the cob, and then they fry it.
Oh.
Either air fried or baked or whatever, and basically make like fries out of the side of a corn cob.
Oh.
And off the rip, it's those. Because if I see a plate of those in front of me, I'm going to black out. They're going to be gone.
Wow.
Just curb appeal alone, those look amazing. Because you know the problem with that corn pudding? From the top, before I get a spoon in it, that almost looks like a baked mac and cheese. And I'm going to scoop that onto my plate, and it's going to be corn pudding with corn in it. And I go, well, I will still eat it.
But
that does...
That just looks like corn.
Heavy.
Yeah, that hits Rule 3.
Shit.
Almost the heaviest that we've had thus far.
Where it doesn't look at all like there's corn until you like scoop it on a plate and you look a little close, like shit. It's all corn. Always has.
And we, as much as those, and also it says corn riblets, which I don't know if I like that. But
it says corn ribs first or corn riblets.
Yeah, but here's the thing: as much as that sounds great, that breaks the third rule. You know, it's corn instantly.
It's just corn. Yeah. Fuck, it's got to be the corn pudding, doesn't it?
It has to be the corn pudding.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. Corn pudding advances. You know what? Now to you. Kettle corn, which is just like, if it was only based on taste alone, kettle corn would have cleared this bracket in a heartbeat. I love kettle corn. I fucking love kettle corn.
Dude, we gotta get you some Chicago mix when you get here, because Chicago mix is kettle corn and cheddar cheese popcorn.
Respectfully, no, it's not. It's caramel corn. Caramel corn and kettle corn is different things, and I will die on that hill.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I had Chicago mix. I fuck with Chicago mix. That's great.
Oh, okay.
But like kettle corn is just like lightly sweet, kind of charred on. The caramel corn is like dipped, like almost candied popcorn. They're both good, but kettle corn doesn't work as well with cheese, because I tried to make my own Chicago mix and it was bad. But when you do it with the caramel, something about caramel and cheese. Like, you ever been to a Buffalo Wild Wings? They're not going to look
sky blue?
Yeah, okay. What am I saying here? But if you order the cheese curds, they'll serve you a side of caramel sauce if you ask for it. And you dip them cheese curds in that caramel sauce. And it sounds like I'm fucking with you. I know out loud, I'm saying, hey, Dane, go to the Wild Wings and order this like a freak. And that's what I thought was happening to me. That's what I thought I was being told. It's not what happened. I was told to do this. I got in. I think I was at a work lunch with my boss at Best Buy. And one of the guys who were there was like, hey, can we get a side of the cheese curds with the caramel sauce? And we both looked at him like, you disgusting animal. Was like, no, just trust me. Dude, it's good. It's fucking good.
Also, I do realize that I messed up, because caramel corn and kettle corn are two different very things, but I spent all day at Six Flags, so I brain mush. Because I had so many G-forces, Trent. So many G-forces on my brain.
Yes, absolutely. That's what did it.
Oh my God. Okay. Can I tell you one more story about Case?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
So or two stories. One, we were getting off it's called X flight, where you like kind of like you're like this pilot and you go to the, and as we're walking by, Amanda hears a guy go, dude, that whole time just pretended I was a World War II pilot. It was awesome. Which is hilarious. Secondly, we're waiting in line for kind of like the last ride of the day, and it's this it's actually really nice. It's like a tower that just slowly goes up, and you can see all over Six Flags. It's very glorious. We're standing in line. No, it's not. There's a ride like that, but not this one. This one's very slow and it's nice. Oh. And there were these like biting flies around. And Trent, I have never seen a person slap themselves so hard to get a fly. Amanda and I had to turn away because this kid, he was probably about 14 years old. Like, this is the noise he made. Loud sound warning for people listening, okay? He literally, like, on his neck/face, he just went, like, it was a cartoonish slap. And Amanda and I had to turn away because of how hard this kid hit himself. So
God damn, that's amazing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, kettle corn. We were there.
Kettle corn or Korean cheese corn.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck is Korean cheese corn?
So I'm not an insane person. They basically, okay, well, separate and distinct from this. The corn is not made me crazy. The crazy is what led me to the corn. It's a baked, like, creamy, cheesy, like, baked corn cheese side dish that's really popular in Korea for some reason.
I mean, that sounds so good. I forgot the first thing. I don't remember. Oh.
See?
Okay, here's the thing, though.
This is better for rule 3. You look at kettle corn, you know that's corn. This might be mac and cheese. This might be some kind of casserole. Mm-hmm. You don't know until you pick it and go, oh my God, that gooey, cheesy goodness, that's corn.
Which means I think we have a hard decision coming up with popcorn comes up next.
Yeah, we'll see what it's up against. We'll see what happens. I don't remember at this point.
I think we have to go the Korean corn cheese because that sound like I see that on a plate and I can't, like, don't get me wrong, I see kettle corn, I get excited, but I'm curious as to what that is.
Exactly. You see that at a party and you go, all right, now hold on, now what's this? Now to me, polenta, which from what I can understand, is basically just grits but Italian, with a slightly coarser grind and like a little bit herbier, and like grits is like a little bit more of a mush. It's usually made from alkali, like hominy. It's softer. Polenta is like a thicker. It's a little more of a granular texture. For some reason, I like that granular texture better. Cream of wheat, but corn is not for me. But I like almost like the chewy note. So polenta or corn nuts. Now I think corn nuts go the other way, where it says corn on the package, but you look at it, you go, "That's not fucking corn. There's no way that's fucking corn."
And that'll break your teeth.
And I love them though. Them ranch corn nuts, you can smell them 3/4 mile off. They're good.
That is true, man. That's a for a while that was my dad's go-to like road trip food. And it still might be
dinked, like, man, that in the car is crazy work.
No, not. He's plain man. He's just regular corn nuts. He's not doing ranch.
I don't know if that's better. It's not the ranch smell that's pervasive. It's the corn nut smell that's pervasive. You can season them however you want. It smells like corn nuts. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think ranching them or barbecue or honey mustarding them makes them any less corn nut.
And also the phrase corn nut.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Is this you or me?
This is me.
Okay.
Polenta from an above angle, that just looked like mashed potatoes. Looks like fucked up mashed potatoes, but it just looked like mashed potatoes. But you look at corn nuts, and like I said, it's the inverse of Rule 3, where it's like, you're telling me that's corn, but surely corn don't look like that.
There's no nuts in corn.
Show me the tit on an almond. Exact same vibe.
I'm glad it ain't me.
I genuinely like both of these things. That's the problem. Fuck it, I'm going polenta.
Whoa.
I think taking grits out as early as I did was an interesting choice. So I'm gonna skip it. Now to you, spoon bread, which is just a sweeter corn pudding that doesn't have bits of corn in it. That's just the cornbread corn pudding. Or bread pudding is what that is, but it doesn't have like bits of actual corn in it. Or
which works better for Rule 3?
Right. Or sweet corn butter mochi. Now, you ever had a butter mochi?
No.
It's delicious. It's like a chewy. It uses like mochi, like that kind of like that. I want to say tapioca flour, but I don't know if that's right. Basically, it's like the corn version specifically. Not all butter mochi is corn, but this would basically be like a chewy brownie, but instead of chocolate, it's corn flavored.
See, man, I see that on a table. I want that.
And that don't look like corn.
I don't look like corn.
That tastes extremely like corn, but visually, that's just yellow cake.
Yeah, honestly, look at it. Might even be a lemon bar.
Ooh, now that might be a kick in the teeth. If you pick that up and you expect a lemon bar and instead you get sweet corn flavor, I don't know if that would help you. I think that might be a bad feeling, but who's to say? Pleasant surprise, perhaps.
You going with that? I want to do butter mochi cake.
Butter mochi's just real good. If you can, I'm assuming y'all don't have a lot of Hawaiian food places over in Chicago, but if you can find one, I believe it's mostly a Hawaiian kind of food.
Maybe I don't know. I haven't really looked. The only
places I've had it have been Hawaiian restaurants. So
okay, good to know.
I wish we had more of those in town. I wish they were more popular. Every time one pops up, it never lasts, except for Aloha Island Grill, and that's the zips of Hawaiian food. So hey, I like it, but it is a 50-50 if I go there, if I'm going to be physically scared of the people cooking and serving my food, and if I'm not scared of them, I will then get sick because they don't know what they're doing. You have to be scared of people cooking Hawaiian food one way or another. It's just the way it works. Sorry. Now to me, corn chips, tortilla chips, any kind of chip made of corn. Maybe it's Fritos, maybe it's Doritos, something simple. Or cowboy caviar.
What?
I know. I know you were going to say that. It's a thing. Not making this up. It's kind of like it's like the middle ground of like a corn. Why would I don't have the hat on, Dane. It's really the best way I can describe it is like the middle ground of like a corn salad and a corn salsa. It's tangy, it's sharp, it's spicy. It's not quite as liquidy as a salsa, but also not quite as like disparate and like separate ingredients as a salad. Got avocado in it sometimes, maybe some kind of like tortilla cheese or like feta or something.
Well, you can see the corn in that. I'm not saying that, but cowboy caviar, I would want to try and want to dip a chip in it. But also, like, you just get a nacho cheese Dorito or a Cool Ranch Dorito. Do you taste any of the corn?
No.
I mean, maybe
but is that working against it, though? Because that's no visual corn, no corn taste. It's either got to be corn visual, doesn't taste like corn, or no corn visual tastes extremely like corn.
Because I will say a tortilla chip and a Frito, very recognizable that, that's corn.
Right.
I think we might have to go cowboy caviar then.
Okay. Now to me, creamed corn, which is only on here because it's one of the easiest things to say. Yep, that's corn. It's just not for me, man. It's just not.
Yeah, same.
Or makshu, which it's a Cajun Creole dish. It's usually stewed corn, creamy, spicy onions, bacon, cream or milk. It's kind of similar to succotash, but usually creamier. Look like that. I had one that had like crawfish and sausage bits in it once. Ooh. Shit was so good.
Oh boy.
So it's that over the cream corn, because cream corn's fucking gross. I just don't like it. I just don't. It's just not. And the last one to you: a corn dog or a Mexican lager, a beer made with corn.
Dude, I fucking love a corn dog, man. Why did I say corn dog weird? I said a corn dog. I sounded like Christopher Walken.
I love a corn dog.
Corn dog. I love a corn dog, man. The ones at Disney, good gravy.
I still can't believe I forgot to try one.
They'll change you in the best.
I love a corn dog.
I know you see a corn dog, you go, that's corn. Shit, man, it's so good. And as much as a
I don't
Mexican,
know if you do. I think that's one that you say it says it's a corn dog, and you look at it and you go, "That's a deep fried hot dog," is what that is. Like, sure, technically it's corn, but like, I would believe you if you told me like, "Oh, they're just called corn dogs. They don't actually contain corn anymore." You know?
Oh,
because it doesn't taste like corn. It's usually like honey and sweet. Like you taste other flavors in the batter, and then you dip it in something anyway.
Yeah. As much as I do like a Mexican lager, I'm gonna have to go corn dog.
Okay, that's fair. All right, that's the end of round one. Top of the bracket now goes to me. Popped corn or elote? Now, see, this is where rule 3 doesn't matter, because that's both corn.
Yeah, it's just both corn.
Corn, and it's going to be elote, because I don't care if it's handmade artisan popcorn. Brother, I love elote. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, elote's good. Elote's really good.
Back to you at the bottom. Corn on the cob or corn waffle?
See, the problem with corn on the cob, we're losing that rule 3, so I think I got a corn waffle.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you there. Okay. Now to me, corn liquor or corn bruschetta?
Wait. Because remember, sloppy bruschetta, that's an exotic dancer. That's a porn star.
Yes.
Which is
sloppy
funny.
Bruschetta.
Well, but then you have corn liquor and corn bruschetta.
Slopschetta and corn liquor. Tonight's double feature.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Oh, that didn't. Okay. I think I'm going to go with corn liquor because it's the most corn that doesn't look or taste like corn at all.
Valid.
And what the? Sure. Now to you. Masa, that kind of like cornmeal dough, goes around the tamales, used to make tortillas and stuff like that. Or the cachapa, which is that with the cheese on the inside.
Oh, that sucks.
I think these are both most corn, least corn. Like, you couldn't tell looking at them, they're corn-based.
Yeah. As much as I love the tamale, like the dough around it, man, that cachapa just looks so fucking good, man.
Doesn't it just?
I think I have to do the cachapa. I think because honestly, I don't look at that and see corn.
No, I look at that and I see what looks like a cheesy gordita crunch as it's meant to be.
Yeah, I look at that, I see dinner.
God damn, man, I could eat enough of those that I'd regret it, which is probably like 3 based on the amount of cheese in that picture. But back to me up at the top: a cornmeal cookie or the Korean cheese corn.
I will say that cornmeal cookie has more rule 3. As much as the Korean cheese corn, I think like I might go for that. But that cookie though, I think, dude, mixing a sugar cookie with cornbread, that sounds fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, you get that like sugar cookie kind of like chewy pull apart texture, but it's sweet cornbread style with that little bit of that texture from the cornmeal. That actually, fuck, I might pull up a recipe and make that this upcoming weekend. That sounds really fucking good.
That sounds so good. Okay.
It's gonna be a cornmeal cookie. Dane.
What?
Dane, walk with me and see the vision here.
Okay.
2 cornmeal cookies.
Okay.
And then you get in the middle like a cinnamon churro, like a vanilla cinnamon ice cream, and you make yourself a cornmeal cookie ice cream sandwich.
boom, God, I'm walking with you. God, there's only one set of footsteps because I'm fucking carrying you, man. Jesus, that's awesome.
The vision, I can see it in my head. It's got a halo, singing. Okay.
God, he's singing. You know what it's singing? You know what it's singing? It's not unusual.
Yeah, the corn ice cream sandwich is singing. It's not unusual. You're so right.
Yeah.
Okay. Corn pudding, the one that has the bits of corn in it, different from the spoon bread, or polenta. Now, I think the corn pudding has the Rule 3 until it's served. Because when it's just in the dish, it just looks like a baked kind of casserole type. And then you scoop it. It's like, oh shit, that's corn. But the polenta just looks like yellower, kind of gritty mashed potatoes.
Well, trying to think. I think to me, I think it now just comes down to the hanger of
fair.
Do I want something sweet or do I want something savory?
That is the question.
Okay, because the corn, it's got the chunks in it, but then the polenta. I'm genuinely, I don't know. Which would you choose? No, I need your help.
I think I'd go with the polenta because there's no visible corn in it.
Okay. Yep. Polenta. Yep. I like that.
Okay. Got the right one here. Boom. Okay. Now to me. The butter mochi or the makshu. I think it's the butter mochi because you can still see the corn in the makshu. I think the butter mochi looks just like you said, it looks like a lemon bar. And I think that even adds to it. That's kind of the epitome of Rule 3 because you think it's something completely different and then bam, corn. I think it's going to be that. Last one, round 2. Cowboy caviar or corn dog?
Corn dog, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love a corn dog.
So good.
So good.
Just classic. Just stupid.
Right, man?
Okay. Now, top of the bracket back to you. Elote or corn liquor?
I think because of Rule 3, it's got to be corn liquor.
I think I'm inclined to agree with you there because I think curb appeal, these both hold a similar weight for me. Like if I'm in a dark, like I said, I'm in the dark and hanger, and as much as I love elote, I see an unlabeled mason jar and I go, now hold on a minute. But yeah, it's the most corn with the least corn.
Yeah.
Now to you, or to me. Son of a bitch. To me. The cachapa with corn waffle.
Ooh. The waffle is more deceiving.
The waffle, I agree. I think because you think that's just a waffle and then it tastes like cornbread, which, again, sounds really good.
Yeah.
Like if I were to just put cornbread batter into a waffle maker and then slather it in honey butter.
I mean,
I'm getting a little emotional thinking about that right now. But also, you look at the cachapa and it's just like maybe you could that looks like a corn tortilla overflowing with cheese. You know?
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think it's got to be the waffle for Rule 3 because there's no indication that's corn until you bite into it. Until you go, wait, shit, that's corn, and it's going to taste pretty heavily like that corn flavor. It's going to be in there.
To say, if you look at the picture you sent me, the thing like the little cutoff picture, that looks like a fucking pancake, man.
Okay, but I'm going to send you a picture of a stack of corn waffles, and you're going to, well, shit, okay, that's just a waffle. Bam. That just looks like an extra golden brown waffle.
It's a
that
waffle.
Looks like an extra because it's already that golden yellow color, and it's so that's so hard to beat.
I love an underdog with the cachapa. You know what I mean?
I'm with you there. I agree. I think. Got it. There's a bug. Wait for Mr. Miyagi there for a second. Sorry, it was right in my field of vision. I had to smack that bitch. Now to you. This is tough. Glad this is you, not me. Cornmeal cookie, excuse me, or butter mochi. Fuck. I think these are both, visually, both of these, no indication that's corn.
Yeah. But I feel like with the cookie, you're getting, but if it doesn't look like corn, you want more corn taste.
That's the thing. These are both going to have a pretty strong corn taste because cornmeal at that corn flour is the base. That sweet corn flavor is going to carry through pretty well.
Do I want
which is more deceiving though? An extra yellow sugar cookie, or like a buttery, like kind of like thicker yellow cake that you bite and go, "Oh shit, that's corn."
You know, I will say yes, it could be a lemon bar, but also that could just be cornbread, man. You do a glance, that could just be cornbread.
And let me just pull up cornmeal cookie picture, just for fair's fair.
Yeah,
and that really 100%. I'm looking at this. That's just a sugar cookie, especially with a little drizzle of frosting on the side.
It's got to be the
indication whatsoever that's corn. Yeah, I think it's got to be the cornmeal cookie.
As much as I think I'd rather eat the buttermilk mochi cake.
Yeah, right. Than butter mochi right now, 100%. I would rush that shit.
But I think that third rule has to come into play here, especially we're getting into the later rounds. So yeah, I think it has to be the cookie.
Out of me, the corn dog or polenta.
The corn dog's so fucking good though.
I love a corn dog. Again, the
problem is you haven't had the Disneyland corn dog, man. I'm telling you the thing. My sister is not a huge eater. Like, she does. This corn dog is fucking massive. She ate the whole thing.
I know.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
I think it actually in my head loses points for having corn in the name.
But to go back to your own thing of that, you would have believed if someone said, "Oh, they don't have corn anymore. That's just what we used to call them."
That's fair. It is. To go back to that inverse of Rule 3, where it's like they tell you it's corn, and you can be like, "Are you sure?" Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's tough. I think I'll have it be the corn dog. I think the corn dog will advance just because the polenta, you can kind of tell it looks like grits. It smells more like corn. It tastes more like corn. Like, it's harder to separate that, you know? Yeah. Okay. Corn dog.
Because I feel like when you dip a corn dog in any sauce that you want. Whoa, hey, what was that?
Did you see that too?
No. What happened?
Oh, you're on the screen. Your face was replaced by red and yellow lines, like it was fucking TV static kind of thing.
Ooh, spooky.
You got hacked for a second. I was expecting a message from a terrorist organization.
Am I good now? Am I back?
Yeah, you feel good. Yeah.
All right. But I think you dip the corn dog in your condiment of choice.
Honey mustard.
You like, yes, it has corn in the name, but like that almost masks that corn flavor, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Top of the bracket to me, picking a finalist, because now we're in the semifinals. Skip right past the quarterfinals. I got them right by you.
You got them right by me because you didn't want to say it because you confuse yourself. You didn't get by me anything. That sentence didn't make sense, so shut up. But I'm still right.
Perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah.
Corn liquor or cornmeal cookie?
I mean, if we're going pure Rule 3, corn liquor. I mean, will you even taste the corn?
I don't think
genuinely. But okay, but hold on. But because it's most. But okay, but here's the thing, though. That is corn, not in appearance, but also not in flavor.
Right.
But we call it corn liquor.
It's essentially only corn, it's corn, water, and sugar is kind of the only ingredients. But it doesn't taste like corn.
So that does have the most corn in it, but it doesn't taste like corn. Okay. I think I'm getting confused, but that's fine.
But then you go to the cornmeal cookie, and it is the taste the most like corn with no visual indicator that it would.
Oh, so we're kind of like inverse. Oh man.
It's like they're both at like the peak of Rule 3, just on the opposite sides of it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think in that case, it has to go to the curb appeal, like which one I'm grabbing first. And I think it would still be the cookie. I think as much as I love drinking questionable alcohol, I see a plate of fresh cookies in front of me. I'm like, well, I mean,
come on. Yeah.
Now to you, I know what the answer should be, and I think I know what you're going to say anyway. The corn waffle or corn dog?
No, it has to be the corn waffle.
It does. I think in that boat, the corn waffle immediately clears the corn.
It has to, yeah.
Wait,
really? Really?
I think it does.
I don't. Okay, let's not be too hasty here because,
I think exclusively if I set the corn cookie next to a regular sugar cookie, you can tell the corn one is more yellow, has a bit of a different visual texture from the cornmeal. You can look at that and go, that is separate, distinct. But if I were to set two golden waffles next to each other, and one of them was just more yellow and golden brown and looked a little bit like more vibrant in color, you wouldn't think anything of it. It's not gonna.
But just because it's a little more yellow, would you think? Would you like? I don't know. Would you immediately go to corn and be like, "Oh, that's just a different type of cookie"? Like, is that a lemon cookie? Is that something else? I don't know if you'd immediately go to corn.
I don't know if you would immediately go to corn, but you would immediately think it is more different. You would immediately separate it from the other cookie more.
Okay.
Because if you look at a waffle that's extra yellow, that's just an Eggo waffle. Because Eggo waffles are really yellow. You're not going to think anything.
No. But okay, also, I think that's a good point to bring in, but also, we don't got other stuff in this hanger. We've got a plate of cookies, and we have a waffle here.
Talking just curb appeal, it's tough because I love me a waffle. Like, you take that black hood off my head, I don't know which one of these I'm reaching for first. I really don't.
God, I'm thinking about it more, and just I think you're right in the sense of something is off and something is distinct, not in a bad way. But you look at that cookie and you go, "Oh, that might be a different type of cookie." You look at the waffle; it's just a fucking waffle.
I think the corn is going to be more of a sleeper. It's going to sneak in more in the waffle than it will a cookie. Not necessarily that you look at the cookie and go, "Oh, that's a corn cookie," but you're going to look at it and go, "Well, that's not a regular cookie." You're going to think for a second longer than you would with the waffle. So I think on that virtue alone. And plus, everybody loves a honey butter delivery system. And what is a better honey butter delivery system than a crispy corn waffle? I mean, what is a better way to get more honey and more butter in my mouth per square inch than a waffle?
When you're right, you're right.
I really wish I wasn't right about this one. I wish I'd like to be right about things other than shoveling honey butter in my mouth. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. The winner is a corn waffle. Thank you all so much for listening to episode 96 of our unrecorded podcast. Tell a friend. Tell a coworker. Tell a coworker that's big on corn dogs but doesn't like hot dogs, and really get into that with them. Figure out how that works. Kind of report back. Let me know how they feel about that. And let me know if they would like... It's a Brazilian dish where you just get a hot dog and you just put corn on top, like roasted corn on top. It's like a condiment. Tell them if that fits the niche for them. Does that get them where they need to go, or is that too, like, how many degrees of separation of corn plus hot dog do we need? Tell a coworker. Did I already say coworker? Doesn't matter. Tell another coworker who always has Eggo instant waffles for lunch. Always brings those bright yellow waffles and sneaks them in the break room. Replace it with a corn waffle. Sneak it on them. See what happens. Watch what happens. Hope they don't have a corn allergy when you do it, but do it anyway for science. Let me know. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.